Anyway, so the iOS is coming out.
Cool.
Dropping today. They're implementing a new feature where you can unsend or edit text messages within 15 minutes of sending it.
Ugh. Okay.
What is your opinion on this?
First off, love an unsend.
Me too.
Love an unsend.
Okay.
Because sometimes all you really needed to do was hit that send button to
100%.
feel that fucking
You might
you
not
know?
even, yeah. I think I would even go as far as saying sometimes you could just type it out in the notes
And that's all.
and then you sleep on it. Next morning, you're over it.
That's it.
Yes.
Sometimes the rush is doing it.
Yes.
When I used to do drugs weren't exciting. They were great. But getting the drugs was good.
Yeah.
Meeting the dealer was fun.
Yeah.
Sending the texts is the fun part.
Yeah.
Unsent.
Yes.
We're all safe then.
Yeah.
15 minutes. Who the fuck came up with that time?
I don't
Who
know.
the hell came up
I
with
was
15
thinking
minutes?
about it because I was like, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. 15 minutes is a short period of time. Because my first thought was like, the line of what is going to be considered ghosting is going to get very blurred. Because if you could unsend, say, in 6 hours, people might be like, he ghosted me. But after 12 hours, be like, oh, no, I think he's not going to answer, so I'm going to unsend this. But then I'm going to still tell everybody he ghosted me. You know what I mean? Because I was like, oh, this is going to get
protect your image.
This is going to get very messy on that. But the 15 minutes is interesting. Also, I think a lot of people probably use text messages, screenshots of text messages as like real, I don't know, evidence, or like they like use it in certain things. So like
the receipts.
15 minutes is got to be like your time to edit and get rid of it.
Yeah. Interesting. My preference would be 12 hours.
12 hours.
12 hours feels good.
Yeah.
Just because sometimes you send a text at night.
Well, that's a big thing.
And then you see it in the light of day.
Yeah.
What's done in the dark will always find a place to shine.
Yeah.
Unless we have unsent for 12 hours.
I know. 12 hours would be nice.
And I think that sometimes it unsends everyone would appreciate.
Yeah.
There's been times I've texted a woman.
For sure.
And I think that's been like, what's up? Like someone that like I hooked up with a while ago and like we don't hook up anymore. And I text them and they don't answer. I think an unsend the next day would be appreciated by all parties involved.
Unsend before you go to sleep.
Yes.
Not even the next day.
Yeah. Before you go to sleep.
Before you go to
An
sleep.
unsends would be appreciated by all parties.
I agree.
We don't need to see that in the light of
But
day.
I also...
We should have text in night mode.
I know.
There should be text
Drunk
like
mode.
Yeah, there should be a new text feature that you only do at like Friday and Saturday night. It's like Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You could do late night texts.
Yeah. Maybe we make an app.
That's
we
what
don't
it
need
is.
to be pitching apps, but an app that was kind of like you're out, you're flirty.
It's just you go on there.
It's
and
almost like not a dating app. It's just
No.
like you're on and you're out and you're flirty.
who's out, who's about, who wants to meet up,
Yeah. Yeah.
who wants to meet up, who wants to meet up, you know,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like there's multiple
There's
ways.
different ways to meet up. Correct.
Yeah, that would be good. But yeah, the 15 minutes is not 15 minutes. They're almost thinking about grammar mistakes.
That's a little bit, I think. Yeah. Well, this is the other thing.
What?
It gets an alert. You don't get an alert. It just says, it will say that you unsend a text message. In the same way as if you like change the subject of the combo. You know
Sure.
how like on iMessage, it'll be like,
You have had a message.
yeah, it won't give you a notification, but it will say that whatever, somebody unsent a text
Interesting.
message.
Yeah.
Which I was also thinking about. I still think it's a good thing.
I think
Like
that's
you said.
intriguing.
Because, yeah. But if you send somebody a text message, you unsend it. I would still rather unsend it than leave my text message out sometimes.
Me too. Me
And
too.
be like, oh, I meant to send somebody else, or oh no, I figured it out.
You said it also, if you want to get someone to like you really want to bait them in. Now this is very toxic.
Okay, let's hear it.
This is very toxic.
Okay.
You send them a text, you unsend quick.
Okay.
They see it. They go, "What'd you unsend me?"
Yeah. Then you wait 24 hours. No, some people will just be like, all right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you're right. I unsend too much on Instagram for a little bit. I would unsend all the time.
me too. I think it's great.
Yeah, me too.
Because you can unsend 24 hours later. I think that if you get a notification on your phone and then the person unsends it, you got an unsent message.
I don't have notifications turned on for that.
Yeah,
so.
me neither.
Interesting.
But some people have every single thing that happens on Instagram as a notification. I
have a question.
What?
Do you think this is a ghost I did? It's a while ago.
Okay.
I went out with someone a couple times.
Okay.
3. Nothing happens. Nothing, slightest romance, right?
Okay.
Fine, very cordial. Everything was nice. Nothing to complain about. Wasn't the one.
Okay.
They text me, and they text me after the date, and I text them back, right? And then a couple days go by. I was like, I feel like I should text this person to tell them I'm not interested.
Okay.
And then someone says, no, that would be so rude for you to double text them to tell them you're not interested. You should just ghost them.
I don't think you're ghosting them.
You don't think I'm ghosting them?
No. No,
a ghost requires someone reaching out.
You said the last word.
So as long as you say the last word, it's not a ghost.
That's what I would say. I think, yeah, I would say so, I guess.
So
I don't know.
She ghosted me?
Technically.
All around me are familiar faces.
I mean, I don't think she ghosted you. She clearly read the vibe also, and it was just like, this is...
Well, she sent me a text. I waited hours to answer.
Okay.
And then I texted back.
Okay.
And then she never responded.
I don't think you ghosted.
You think it was just mutual?
Yeah.
Good. I've been living with this pain.
I think you're good.
You think I'm good?
If they were to reach out again, I would just say what you were going to say.
Yeah.
But I don't think you ghosted, no.
Cool.
I feel like if somebody clearly is trying to see you or make a plan or do something like that, and then you just don't respond. Like if you ignore someone for a long period of time, I feel like that's ghosting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think ghosting should be allowed. Some people don't pick up on clues.
Oh.
Also either. Right?
That's true.
How many texts?
If you say I'm not interested, I don't want to talk anymore.
Yeah.
And somebody responds again, then I wouldn't say that's ghosting though.
I did something horrible once.
What?
Flaws and all, right?
Okay.
That's what we were saying before.
Yeah.
Flaws and all.
Show your flaws.
I once didn't show up for a date.
No way.
I was young.
Did you say?
I must have been 20.
20. Okay.
No, 22.
I made
22.
Some pretty big mistakes at these ages.
22.
Well. Okay, 22. A little older than 20.
And I was supposed to meet someone and I just didn't show up.
And you never said anything?
No.
Did they hit you up?
Yeah.
A bunch of times.
A couple. Where are you? Are you coming? I feel like a fucking idiot.
I mean, that was rude.
That was very rude.
What do you want me to say?
That was very rude.
That was rude.
That was very... No, what should you say?
That was sad.
Yeah. You know what sucks?
What?
The reality? I'm sure that she, like, looks back and is like, Jesus, that guy was an ass.
Yeah.
Me, it's harder to look back at yourself and be like, I was an ass.
Yeah.
Like, I look back, I go, Jesus, Seb, you were a fucking ass that night.
Yeah.
I think it's harder for you to realize that about yourself than for someone else to put it on you. Oh, Robbie was an ass, rather than you go, I was an ass.
For sure.
It hurts.
I'm the one harder
I hurt myself in the long run, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, I have to live with the fact that I did that.
Correct.
Sucks.
I mean, yeah, if you're an empathetic person.
Yeah, I think about it a bunch.
It's easier for other people to be assholes for then you have to confront what you did, which is wrong.
Yeah. I texted eventually. I was like, oh, sorry, I got the dates mixed up.
At what time?
After, it was like a while after. What
plans did you have? Yeah.
What happened was I was going to meet her at the bar, and I forgot, and I was already on the bus to Staten Island.
Oh.
And
so you
I
did
just
forget.
didn't answer.
Because you felt bad.
Yeah.
And you were like, I can't go back.
I was on the buses. I had no money at the time. I just paid $6 to get on a bus.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I feel stupid.
If you didn't want to, did you care about this relationship with this person?
No.
Yeah, because then you would have called and been like, hey, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but I felt so stupid.
Yeah.
Wow. Really, just laying.
I
it
wonder
all
if
out.
they listen. I mean, you didn't do anything.
If they do, I mean, I'm
you're
sorry.
a kid. You made a mistake.
I was a kid. I made a
People grow.
mistake.
People grow, and you
I
learn.
feel stupid about it.
Yeah, I mean, people grow and learn.
I'm sure they
and,
don't
like,
listen.
No.
Yeah.
Wild, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think people grow. It's tough to forgive yourself, I suppose, but you gotta at some point.
Anyways, my point was, if the unsense was around then, I would have unsensed me sending the plans. So then she would have just thought she was crazy.
You would have gaslit. You would have gaslit her.
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding.